Hello, my friends, Gary Goals and fellow poets. Welcome back to the shed. Welcome back to the channel. Hello, everybody. Hello, Samuel. Welcome to the stream. I believe potentially for the first time. So always good to welcome new faces. Speaking of new faces, hello, Phoenix as well, who I also believe is here for the first time. It's always good to see new faces. Hello, Ken. Hello, Genevieve. And of course, hello, Delgal. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, everybody. Hi, everyone. Hello, Pumpkin. Just in time. Hello. Welcome back to the stream. You're probably asking yourself, why is this not a write along? Why is this not conversing with poets? It's because I made an oopsie doopsie whoopsie last night. I was hanging out, and by hanging out, I mean completely lazing on my bed, and I got a call. My phone started ringing, and my heart dropped because I was actually working a night shift last night, but I forgot. I completely forgot that I was supposed to be working, so I didn't prep to go the whole night through as I would normally do, knowing that I'm supposed to be working a night shift. And I had to quickly scramble myself together, jump in the shower, throw on a suit, and get to work within 20 minutes, and then work the night through a 12-hour shift from 6:30, although I really started at 7. Don't tell my boss. 6:30 to 6:30. So I'm kind of just a bit like zoned out. I'm a bit of a zombie today, so I hope you'll forgive me that we're not doing right along this week. We will do right along next week, I promise. But tonight, I just wanted to hang out, chill out for an hour, say hello to my internet friends, and just talk about random bits of poetry. Hey, Mitch, stick around. You will like this place. Mitch, hello, Mitch. I didn't see you drop in. Oh, sorry, it's Mitch. Hello, Mitch. Hello, Phoenix slash Mitch. Good to see you. I want to call my son Phoenix. That's what I want to call my son if the day ever comes. Phoenix Gary. Thank you. Welcome, Samu. Yeah, good to see new faces popping in. It's always a pleasure. Good to have you. So, yeah, we're going to just hang out. We're going to chill. We're going to talk poetry and anything else you guys like to talk about. But before we do all of that, we have 8 people watching and 6 likes. So if you haven't hit that like button just yet, I would really, really appreciate it. It is completely free and it does just take a few seconds, but it does genuinely help me and the channel. Think we might need a bigger counter then, eh? We're all zombies today. We're all zombies today. I do have a poem to read out. I don't think I've read this. No. As Delgado said, I've got a good excuse to start yawning today, but I feel like it's become a routine thing. Feel like it's become a mental thing. Like my brain is like, we're streaming, let's yawn. So I need to battle that. I started out so well, and then perhaps got worse. All right, so I wanted to read a poem. I came across this. I was going to say this poem came across me. That sounds very ominous. I came across this poem last year and broke it down in one of my um poetry hub sessions with the laureateship, and it has become one of my favorites. And no pun intended, on the surface, I didn't get it. My first read through, I didn't get it. But as I broke it down, I actually really enjoyed it. So, what's the time? I guess we can do that. Let's call that 0.5. I got Mitch keeping track. Mitch keeping track of my yawns. Look at all those hearts coming in. Thank you so much. I'm gonna give it right back. Have some love. So today's poem for the stream is Surfaces by Kay Ryan. I might have spoken about it on the channel, either on another stream or in a video. I don't even know if I'm good at hiding it. Probably not. Right, Surfaces by Kay Ryan. Surfaces serve their own purposes. Strive to remain constant. All lives want that. There is a skin, not just on peaches, but on oceans. Note the telltale slough of foam on beaches. Sometimes it's loose, as in the case of cats. You feel how a second life slides under it. Sometimes it fits. Take glass. Sometimes it outlasts its underside. I definitely didn't hide that one, did I? Take reefs. The private lives of surfaces are innocent, not devious. Take the one-dimensional belief of enamel in itself, the furious autonomy of luster, crush a pearl, its powder, the whole curious seamlessness of how we're each surrounded and what it doesn't teach. Again, that's Surfaces by Kay Ryan, which has actually become one of my favourite poems. Okay, and just as a reminder, we do have a poetry prompt challenge on these little things. Wait, that's weird. Why is Danny's got a whole new thing going? Oh, and Genevieve, YouTube have updated their moderator stuff. But hello, Danny. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Tanya. Welcome to the stream. Tanya says a poet. Ah, there we are. A poet. Hello, everyone. The cavalry has arrived. I was just saying, yes, Surfaces by Kay Ryan has become one of my all-time favorite poems. I'll be right back. No problem, Samuel. No problem at all. So, yeah, and that's what I was saying. If you're not aware, I think we're on like 4 already. If you're not aware, we do poetry prompt challenges on these streams now. It's a relatively new thing that we've started doing for the past maybe 2 months or so. And the current prompt is forgotten. I don't know what made me choose that as a prompt. Forgotten is the current prompt. So I will ask for those poems in about 30 minutes, all right? So 40 minutes past the hour, wherever you are in the world. Love Surfaces, thank you. Absolutely. It's a great poem, especially when you're 4.5. I think that made it 5. I was going to put 0.5 and then just thinking about it was like half a yawn now. What was I saying? Surfaces, yeah. I can't remember what I was saying before that, but I do really enjoy that poem. So forgotten is the outstanding prompt, if that's the right phrase, and I will ask for those poems in about 31 minutes. Oh, now 30 minutes. It's just gone up. So in half an hour. Can't say hello to me then. No, I didn't mean to. I was going to come back to that. You really are dead today. I am dead. Can't say hello to me, then blank the rest of my message. I think it was because you forgot the prompt last week. Ah, okay. No, I was going to come back to this because I was going to say that Danny is feeling poorly. So everyone sends some well wishes in the chat to Danny, who is feeling poorly right now. I'm poorly, so I won't be overly chatty today. Adam, I feel like it's gone right over your head. Phoenix in Malone, not a newbie. Phoenix in Malone, yawn count. What does 4.5 refer to? Oh yeah, we have a running joke because I'll go all day without a single yawn, and then I'll sit in this shed, and they will just come at me. As you can see, we're already on 5. That was almost 6 just then. I was reading something, and people do say regularly in the chat that it's a oxygen thing. It probably is, because I'm in a little square plastic shed, so it probably is an oxygen thing. But I also think it's a psychological thing, like routine. I sit in the chair and I start yawning, so I'm doing my best. Maybe not today, because I'm just a zombie today. But yeah, that's the running joke on the channel. Champ is in the house. Phoenix the champion. Phoenix is Mitch, is what she is saying. Yes. I realized that when Phoenix said it's Mitch. Where was it? Sorry, it's Mitch. Ah, feel better, Danny. Yes, feel better, Danny. Well, we don't have a Harry emoji. We have a Harry emoji in our Discord, but not over on the channel. So I'll just give you a thumbs up instead. A get well thumbs up. Yes, Genevieve is not in. Genevieve is in the chat, if that's what you mean. You're even entertaining, even when you are half asleep. Oh, thank you. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you. I was gonna do like a little pretend juggle, but I thought that was lame. Okay, so who has been writing some poems? Who has been writing some poems? I read my. Did I read my new poems on the stream last week? I think I did. Or did I do it in the in a members stream? No, she was affirming that she meant Phoenix is Malone, not Phoenix in Malone. This is going poorly. This is going to be an interesting stream. My brain is like on 35% right now, so this could get confusing. There are going to be many face palms in the chat. But who's been writing some poetry this week, and who wants to tell us about their writing shenanigans? Shenanigans. I haven't written anything in a while. I cannot lie. That's okay. Phoenix, Mitch. My brain was getting confused then, didn't know which to say. That's okay, Mitch. It happens. Sometimes the muse is with us, sometimes it's not. Sometimes we just gotta wait until the muse hits us, and sometimes we gotta be our own muse, and we gotta force ourselves into that chair and tell ourselves, I'm gonna write. I'm gonna write some poetry, because it's the musical theatre episode. I have been doing my best to convince people to start watching Angel with me. If you wasn't watching last week's stream, I was saying how I've been rewatching Angel of the Buffy universe because it's on Prime right now. And I have not been successful at all. Nobody wants to watch it with me. I have been writing. Nice. My stuff is usually always stream of consciousness. That's great. That is the style I am drawn to the most. That's great. That's great. Um, would you like to share what you have been writing about, or is that top secret? But the reason I mentioned Angel is because there is also a musical theatre episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I think it's called Once More with Feeling. I might be wrong. It's something along those lines, Once More with Feeling. And I just cannot get the songs out of my head. I've been singing Through the Fire to myself in my brain all day, and even when I got home from work this morning, my sleep was disturbed, and I was literally full on mentally singing it to myself. That's how weird I am. That's how crazy I am. I love Buffy. Nope, if I haven't been working, I've been fully congested and living on no sleep. We have been watching Bridgerton, which has had poetry in it. If that counts, nice. That does count, I guess. That does count. I still haven't watched Bridgerton. If you're not following me on Instagram, by the way, as I say every week, do give me a follow. I'm trying to get my numbers up a little bit. My Instagram is Adam Gary Poetry, and you'll see my latest post was because last Saturday I was part of a Georgian, which I believe is the same period as Bridgerton, Georgian poetry in a Georgian costume outfit. I'll start watching it tomorrow before work, maybe. I can watch it at work. I genuinely think, if we're talking about Angel, I genuinely think you'd like it. He's like a vampire Batman. What more do you want? I have some prompts written down, some single lines. However, nothing put together. The weather is finally come back to me. This chat has. Oh, I can't scroll up. There we go. Nothing put together. The weather is finally getting nice. That's cool. Not here, unfortunately. So please, Tanya, send it our way for a bit. I can sit outside and observe nature. I'm so ready for spring, guys. I don't know about you, but I am so ready for spring. I think I wrote half of something in the last 2 weeks. Nice. But I don't believe it was in the last week. That's okay. You know, specifics. Don't worry about it. That's great that you're still writing within the last 2 weeks. Haha, it is about a guy I am enamored with, so I hide all my feelings in the poems I write. I also like to sprinkle in, liberally, metaphors so he can't figure them out. Nice, I love it. Hey, it is February. Maybe it's time to share that poem with them. If you want to, no pressure. Have I gone into delirium? Maybe. Maybe. Does stream of consciousness mean free verse? Yeah, kind of. It means just writing down without overly thinking, just writing down what comes to you. Like roses are red, violets are blue. I'm looking at a pen and I'll share it with you. Love that pumpkin lover. Yes, it is. It is February. No pressure. I can feel the anxiety from here. In fact, I need to write a Valentine's poem. Love that pumpkin lover. I should write a Valentine's poem. When is Valentine's? Is it like next week? Pause stream while Adam attempts to unlock his phone and find out when Valentine's Day is. Oh, it's next Saturday, guys. It's next Saturday. And I have something on my calendar for then. No, I don't. That's an old one. Yes. Then I style the stream of consciousness. I was like, sock. I don't know what that is. Stream of consciousness into free verse. I polish my stream of consciousness, so to speak. Saturday, 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 Saturday. All right. Saturday, 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 Saturday. No, no, no. Elton John. Just a quick reminder, because in 20 minutes' time, I'm going to be asking for some poems. I don't know what I don't know what's going on with me right now, but I'm rolling with it. You're going to get a few jaunty tunes tonight, it would seem. But yes, Forgotten is the current poetry prompt, challenge prompt. Forgotten is the prompt, and I will be asking for those poems in 20 minutes' time. Sorry, Ken. Stream of consciousness, free verse in my case. I'm back. What'd I miss? Samuel, you missed nothing important other than I told everyone what the meaning of life is and how to win £1 million. So, nothing major. Good to have you back. We're all now millionaires in the chat. We're rich on poetry. I don't know what those emojis are. Cats and a clock. Confused clock. Wait, are they cats? No, they're timers. I thought they were cats, but they are like sand timers. Oh, like time running out. Time's running out for sharing your Valentine's poem. I'm just kidding, Pumpkin. I'll stop making that joke. You, of course, don't have to. I'm just being childish. Recap, I want to win £1 million too. Unfortunately, this advice can only be given out once. I have no clue. They are strange, though. I think they're sand timers and a clock. Good thing this isn't a recorded medium, then. Ah, yes. Thanks, Genevieve. Yes. Unfortunately, what happens when I give out the secret of £1 million, it automatically gets deleted from playback, like a whole Mission Impossible self-destruct type situation. That's what we're dealing with, because Cartoon Eyes makes everything better. Well, why do they have eyes? That's a good question. Why does anything have eyes? And this stream will self-destruct in 37 minutes, so no one will know the secret unless you were here. Yes. But even if you were here, you might be asking yourself, I don't remember Adam giving that advice out. And that's because I have secretly erased your memories. I gave you the secret, and then I took it away. Because I am the Sand Lord. Yes. The better to see you with. Oh, the better to see you with. And this stream, Lol Genevieve, yes, googly eyes make everything much better. Oh, the better to see you with. All right, shall I look for another poem? Let's see what's happening on Poetry Foundation. Poetry Foundation. Let's go with the poem of the day, because Surfaces was not the poem of the day. But the armadillo is. It's a long one. Of course it's a long one. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Elizabeth Bishop, The Armadillo. Would you guys like me to read that? I'm going to read that for you. Googly eyes both remind me of childhood, and now. Oh, I haven't fixed my. Bear with me. I haven't fixed my Stream Deck. Nice. You're a legend. Thank you so much, Dazzle, for the $4.99 super chat. I really appreciate you. Hold on. Where's it gone? There it is. Thank you so much, Dazzle. Adam has a secret neuralizer from MIB. Yes. I was trying to warn you guys. I am MIB. How's it going? Hello, my Yank. Welcome to the stream. We are experiencing perhaps either sleep delirium or sleep depravity. Sure. Or this is just my authentic self coming out from not sleeping. How could you miss the opportunity to rhyme chat with that and say, you? I don't know what you're talking about because I've already forgotten. I don't know what that is in reference to, Genevieve, because I've forgotten already. But hey, don't forget to hit that like button. Okay, The Armadillo by Elizabeth Bishop. For Robert Lowell. This is the time of year when almost every night the frail, illegal fire balloons appear, climbing the mountain height, rising toward a saint still honored in these parts. The paper chambers flush and fill with light that comes and goes like hearts. Once up against the sky, it's hard to tell them from the stars. Planets, that is. The tinted ones. Venus going down, or Mars, or the pale green one. With a wind, they flare and falter, wobble and toss. But if it's still, they steer between the kite sticks of the Southern Cross, receding, dwindling, solemnly and steadily forsaking us, or in the downdraft from a peak, suddenly turning dangerous. Last night, another big one fell. It splattered like an egg of fire against the cliff behind the house. The flame ran down. We saw the pair of owls who nest there flying up and up, their whirling black and white stained bright pink underneath, until they shrieked up out of sight. The ancient howl's nest must have burned. Hastily, all alone, a glistening armadillo left the scene, rose-flecked, head down, tail down, and then a baby rabbit jumped out, short-eared, to our surprise. So soft, a handful of intangible ash with fixed, ignited eyes. Too pretty, dreamlike mimicry. Oh, falling fire and piercing cry and panic and a weak mailed fist clenched ignorant against the sky. And that's The Armadillo by Elizabeth Bishop. Bishop. How could you miss? Did that one? LL sleep depravity. That sounds concerning. But Adam doesn't have sunglasses, so it'd erase his memory too. What were we talking about? Good joke. Clearly, it has. I'm here all 30 minutes left of the stream, folks. For more dad jokes, let me know. And 10 more minutes until I start asking for your poems. Gravity. Clearly, it has. What are your favorite poems, folks? Does anyone have like a definitive poem? If I said, you there, what is your favorite poem? Tell me now, or else. What would you say? What are your favorite poems? And I promise you, everybody, we will do the write along next week. Maybe we should have done it this week. Maybe we should have done it this week with the delirium. We probably would have got some wild stuff. Although I also feel like we don't need delirium to write wild stuff. We tend to go there anyway. The Reed Bed by Rumi. I like I think I have never seen a poem as lovely as Tree. I was recently reading it. I haven't heard of that one. That sounds nice. I think I have never seen a poem as lovely as a tree. I really love giving obnoxiously long titles to my poems at the minute. It seems to be a phase that I'm in. Not that I'm writing loads, but when I do get around to actually writing one, I just really want to give it an obnoxiously long title. I then control myself and not do that, but 0.5 maybe 5.5. My initial instinct is to just give it such a long title, and I'm using subtitles a lot at the minute too. I think I have never seen, not sure I'd say definitive favorite, but I remember learning Harlem by Langston Hughes forever ago. And it always stuck with me. Yeah, that's a really good one too. £5 25. 5.25. Why not? I'll give you that. I like it. So far, I've yawned 5.25 times. Somehow it got over there. And we just gained a subscriber as well. Hello, new subscriber. Thank you for hitting subscribe. I appreciate it. We're almost at 9,300 subs, guys. The Guest House by Rumi. Nice. I am seeing a pattern here, Ken. It's a Joyce Kilmer poem. I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree. I like it. You saw nothing, you saw nothing. Jeez, that's difficult. Depends on the season, my mood. Halloween, Christmas, spring, love, a sub game. Sub game. I know someone's going to hit that unsubscribe button now. Game over. I'm just looking at this. YouTube's like emojis are very, I don't know, distinct, shall we say. They're very distinct emojis. Look at this one. What? It's like me. Now I'm just flooding the chat with emojis. Look at all those hearts coming in. Thank you so much for those hearts. And let me, as always, return it with my own. Have some love. There you go. I feel like there are for sure other poems that I really like. I know there are, but my brain is not coming up with other titles. That's okay. And I'm sorry I read that really strangely. Strangely. Look at all those hearts. Thank you so much. You guys are so nice to me. Have some more. We're just gonna have like a chat of love. So yeah, if you missed the start of this stream yesterday, think it was yesterday. I don't even know what day of the week it is at the minute. Yesterday, I was chilling on my bed. I see those hearts coming in. I will keep doing this with you, whoever it is, smashing that heart button. I'll do this with you all night. Um, I was laying on my bed yesterday and got a call, and my heart sank, and it was work asking where I was, and I had forgotten I was supposed to go into work, and now I've forgotten why I'm telling you this story again. It's gone. I've forgotten why I was about. I forgot what I was going to say that needed that context again. I got distracted by all the hearts. I can't remember what I was going to tell you. If by Kipling, yes. Apparently, that's the UK's nation. It's the nation's favourite poem here in the UK. Oh no, guys, I forgot why I was giving you that context again. It was for something else. Can anyone remember what I was saying just beforehand? I got distracted by all the love. I got distracted by all the love. No, it's completely gone. Oh well, there goes that story. All right, 3 more minutes until I start asking for poems based on forgotten. As a kid, whoops. As a kid, I would apparently say that Robert Frost was my favorite poet. Did I know other poems? Dunno. Maybe Langston Hughes. Honestly, I think those were the two poets I knew as a kid. Nice, two great poets. Sonnet 18, yes, one of mine too. The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost, another very good poem. The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe, another good one. Oh, Captain, My Captain, Walt Whitman. Oh, so many. Very, very, very good choices. Sorry, but you're welcome at the same time, I guess. Thank you, Phoenix. You make me blush. But that story has been lost for all of time. Friendship by Thoreau. I don't know that one. Uh, uh that's really gonna bug me. I have no idea. I was gonna tell you a story. Story time's been cancelled because I can't remember. All right, let's get some poems in the chat based on Forgotten, guys. So if you have a poem from last week based on Forgotten, or maybe you've been writing it throughout this stream, now is the time to throw them in the chat so I can read them on stream for you all. Probably in a funny voice, because that is what is happening right now. Hi, long time no see. Winkin', blinkin', and nod is one of my top faves. Hello, Cara. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. We are. We are in a state of madness right now. So thank you so much for joining us. Good to see you. Good to have you back. Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod is one of my top faves. I'm also not aware of this one either. Friendship and Winkin', Blinkin', Nod. I've not heard of these. Oh, I haven't thought about that in ages. Hi. Cool. Yes. So, as I was saying, if you have a poem based on the prompt forgotten, like I have many times throughout this stream, now is the time to throw them in the chat. I also adore Dr. Zeus. Zeus. And if you have a poem about Angel as well, you get bonus points. I will get someone, I will get at least one person to watch Angel with me. All right, I don't know. Maybe we don't have any. Maybe we forgot to write poems about forgotten, which would completely make sense. And now all I keep saying over and over again in my head is winkin' blinkin'. Winkin' blinkin'. It's catchy. My brain at the moment is just latching on to so many different things and just repeating it over and over and over in my head. I will watch Angel. Angels or Angel? It is on Amazon Prime. The Vampire Batman. I have recruited one. I have recruited one. Ding, 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 ding. Is the Prophet a poem? Khalil Gibran. Quite possibly. Khalil Gibran does write poetry. A poem about forgetting? I don't think that's what you're getting. So here, sir, is a poem I wrote sitting at home. Something about leeches for bloodletting. Sorry, I cannot do serious poems for the prompts. That's okay. I'll watch it while I'm at work tomorrow. It gives me something to do. Yes, and then we can talk about it. I just miss having obviously when Stranger Things was happening last month. Oh, wow, not even last month. It's been well, I guess technically it finished last month, didn't it? Because the last episode was on New Year's Eve. Hello, Jared. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Um, it was fun having people to talk to and be like, "Oh, I can't believe that happened." And so I think I'm just looking for that. That's why I'm desperately recruiting people to watch Angel. Even though I think I must be coming to the end of season 3 of 5 seasons. It was made in like the late 90s, early 2000s. So they're old school series and they have about like 20 episodes per season. So I say there's only 5 seasons, but it will take us a while, or take me a while, take you a while to get through them. All right, so far we just have the one poem based on Forgotten, I think, right? Bing, 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 bing. I can't believe Batman is now half vampire. Must have missed that Batman episode. You'll see what I mean. Like, you'll get it straight away. It's basically Vampire Batman. Well, I have a poem, but I cannot seem to get it to appear. Well, that's weird. it's too long, so it won't let me. You might have to break it in half. So you can only have 250 characters in the chat box. So I would recommend forward slashes for line breaks and doing it in parts. So part one, ba 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 dum, part two, ba ba da ba dum, part three, da ba da ba dum, part four, da ba da ba. You get the point. Well, I have a poem, but I cannot seem to get it to appear. That's strange, because I know that usually you can. So I don't know what's up with that one. Pumpkin Lover, 06DPU. Sorry, I zoned out for a second. I zoned out for a second there. I'm just like, I was thinking in my head, and then I remembered I'm currently live streaming. I think it's safe to say, once we finish stream, excuse me, once we finish stream, my head is going on that pillow. Well, I'd like to think my head is going on that pillow, and I am KO. But I know me well enough, and I know my head's going to hit that pillow, and then I'm going to wake up, and I'll be wide awake, and I'll be up all night, and then I'm going to be really tired to teach workshop tomorrow. No gain or loss, no moss grown on stone, a wick forgotten, left there on its own. It left with the breeze, just a fleeting toss. The flame slipped away with a careless toss. Nice, Pumpkin. I don't know if there's a part two coming for that. That's why I say it like hesitating to see if another part comes in. If it does, I'll read it all together. Sweet girl in your sweet world, don't forget that life is tough and perplexing. You stand in the comforting epilogue, a bit pompous, and I know that there's a part two coming for that.